Young Thug is officially out after a grueling 900 days behind bars. Facing one of the most intense legal battles in recent hip-hop history, he's been granted probation, but with some major restrictions that could mean trouble if he missteps. So, what does his life look like now? Stay tuned as we uncover every detail. Young Thug, or Jeffery Williams, is no stranger to the spotlight, but his YSL RICO trial has catapulted him into the center of a high-stakes legal storm. Initially charged with leading an alleged gang associated with violent crimes, including the tragic 2015 shooting of a rival, his YSL record label, prosecutors argue, was more than just music. In this unprecedented legal saga, Young Thug faced severe charges under Georgia's Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO. His deal? Time served and 15 years of probation, a massive relief, considering he faced up to 120 years if convicted on all counts. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker told Williams, "I want you to be more of the solution and less of the problem." Young Thug's response was heartfelt. He expressed regret for his past, saying, "I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool." A stark reminder of how fame and influence sometimes come with high costs. Young Thug's probation terms are strict. For the first 10 years, he's banned from Atlanta's metropolitan area, except for specific family events. He must also host 4 anti-gang and anti-gun violence presentations yearly, and complete 100 hours of community service each year. Any breach could mean a swift return to jail. One major issue in this case was the use of rap lyrics as evidence. Prosecutors argued that lyrics from Young Thug's songs offered proof of gang activity, a controversial stance that has stirred debate about artistic freedom and racial bias. Some critics argue this crosses a line, as it can criminalize artists simply for expressing themselves. Young Thug isn't alone in facing legal trouble. Lil Durk, recently arrested in connection with a murder-for-hire scheme, and YNW Melly, awaiting a retrial for a double murder case, are both high-profile examples. Together, these cases reflect a growing scrutiny on hip-hop artists and an ongoing discussion about the use of lyrics as legal evidence. Young Thug's life post-release will be a balancing act. His probation conditions significantly restrict his movements and ability to connect with fans, especially since he can't remain in Atlanta. The demands of his sentence will shape his life, as he's expected to serve his community and avoid certain associations for the next 15 years. Since his release, fans have expressed a mixture of joy and concern. Some are excited about his freedom, while others wonder how his probation might impact his career. This case has also sparked a wave of discussions on social media about justice, redemption, and the treatment of black artists within the legal system. Young Thug's case has fueled a larger conversation about bias within the justice system. Legal experts argue that using rap lyrics as evidence can perpetuate stereotypes and even infringe on freedom of speech. Recent movements aim to limit or end this practice, but the legal system has yet to adopt uniform guidelines. Looking forward, Young Thug seems determined to make the most of his second chance. He's committed to staying away from trouble and using his platform to advocate for positive change. With restrictions lifted after 15 years, the future holds possibilities for both personal growth and musical reinvention. While Young Thug's trial has ended, his co-defendants' cases continue to unfold. Fellow YSL members like Lil Rod and Qua accepted plea deals recently, with varied sentences. Their situations reflect the complexities of group indictments and plea negotiations in RICO cases, further raising questions about legal tactics in gang-related trials. Young Thug's release is just the beginning of a new chapter, both for him and for the legal struggles of the hip-hop world. Will his story spark lasting change? Time will tell, but as fans, we can continue to support his journey by promoting understanding and challenging biases in our legal system.